Hey everybody, it's Ted Pedro, and I'm here with my friend Chris Natzke. Welcome, Chris.
Thanks so much, Ted. It's great to be here.
So I hear you have a book out, rumor has it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, today was the launch date of Breaking Through, three winning strategies to create breakthrough results in your life, business, relationships. And I feel you'll have an appreciation for it because it really came as a result of the board breaking experience that you've done with me in the past.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited about it. I, as you know, do the board breaking experience corporately, and you've done it a couple of times with Gary Barnes. And people have always had a great experience with it. But I wondered, did they really have their breakthrough afterwards? And it wasn't because they didn't want it, but maybe they didn't know how. So I thought, well, what are some of the tools that I've been using for years, and how, and when I work with my coaching clients to have people achieve breakthrough. So that's what's in the book.
Awesome. I love it. So can you do the three C's, or do we have to buy the book?
I can. No, now I'll be happy to share the three C's. So the three C's are, again, are concepts that I've been thinking about for quite some time and that I utilize. And the first one is to clarify your vision. And I think that many times people aren't even clear about where they want to go. They're clear about where they don't want to be, right? But they're not clear about where they want to go. And so there's actually the first chapter of the book takes people through a process to get clear about what you don't want and say, okay, if you're clear about what you don't want, how can we transition and transform that into what you do want?
So it's kind of like the moving away from fear towards pleasure.
Absolutely. Because we're much more empowered when we're moving towards something positive, right? One of my favorite stories is about Mother Teresa, where they asked her during the height of the Vietnam War if she would lead them in a march against the war, and she flatly declined. And they were shocked. It was the Vietnam War, the struggle against it, and the protests were at its all-time high. And then she got quiet and she said, well, I can't, if you have a march against the war, I can't support it. But if you have a march for peace, I will lead you. Right?
Nice.
So there's some real power in us being able to change our perception on that.
Love it. So what's the second C?
Second C is to create your plan. So I can't tell you how many times, not only in my own life, but when I've worked with people, is they know, they might get clear about what they want. And then you ask them, well, how are you going to do it? And you get this glassy look, right? It's like, oh, I don't know. And so what this does is it helps people begin with the end in mind is the first chapter in that section, and then break it down. What are the steps that need to be taken? And what I encourage people to do is just write everything down. Everything you think that may need to be done, and then actually integrate it into your calendar. Because it's one thing to have it on paper, just like we all have New Year's resolutions, but it's another thing to integrate it. And then I also encourage people to find what I call is a capability partner. And note that I didn't say accountability partner, I said capability. And capability is someone who really can shoot you straight, is really going to maybe have been there before, but they're also going to be seeing the best in you. And they're going to hold you to that standard versus just maybe some arbitrary way of, you want to hit this goal. They're going to see the greatness and hold you to your greatness. And so I love that distinction, and I use it all the time in my coaching. And just, again, looking at things from that more positive perspective.
That's so much better than accountability from.
It feels better, right? When you say it. I mean, I say it and I just relax into it, versus accountability. I feel like somebody's going to be over me shaking their finger if I don't do what I said I was going to do.
That teacher you didn't like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So the third C was?
The third C is take consistent action.
Okay.
I mean, how many times do we read the books, we take the course, they're all on our shelves, and we just don't take action? And I think the reason that we don't is sometimes, particularly if we're looking to have a major breakthrough, it seems so big, right? It seems insurmountable. But what I teach is that we want to start small, but then build momentum, right? Start with the next right action, then the next right action. And I love the distinction of this consistent action over time. Like if we made a 1% improvement in our lives in one certain area, and we did it over the course of a year, we'd be 37 times better than when we started.
Yeah.
All right, just at 1%. And if we continued that for 2 years, we wouldn't be 74 times better. We wouldn't double, we'd be 1,400 times better.
Wow.
So our good habits, they don't add up, they compound.
Mm-hmm.
And so I talk in the book about having daily tasks that you do. So you integrate it and then you put it in daily tasks. And then, so those are things you're consistently doing over time. And then you also do empowering weekly reviews. You take a look at what you've done, you take a look what worked, what didn't work. And then also, where do you have to make adjustments? Because, as you and I have a very good friend, Captain Mark Hardcastle, right? And he taught me this. He said, when he's flying that 777, right? And he's going in a destination, 99% of the time it's off course.
Yeah.
And there's constantly adjustments we have to make. So if you don't ask the right questions, you won't know that you're off course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you've got a million other interviews to do today. So what's the book again? And where do we get
it? The book is Breaking Through. And again, it was just released this afternoon on Amazon at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you want to order the book, just go to my website, chrisnatzke.com. That's CHRISNATZKE.com. And as soon as you get on the page, you're going to see an order the book now. And you can get a downloadable ebook version of the book for only 99 cents today. So once again, chrisnatzke.com, and order your copy of Breaking Through.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ted. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thanks.